community of the black community over here. It's all about uplifting our people and loving our people and respecting our people and learning how to appreciate each other. Tap on in, tap on in. Don't ask no questions. We on the Deeply Rooted podcast for the day. Let's make it do what it do. Let's make it do what it do. Yes, sir. Tap on in, tap on in. It's your boy OG Bamm, baby. The OG's perspective, man. Where we you throw a question, I might have the answer. If I ain't got the answer, we're gonna figure it out together. It's all about building, not destroying, not defacing, not assassinating, not agitating, instigating, or manipulating. It's about love, man. Don't run from it, run to it. It's all facts over here, deeply rooted. Starting a new podcast called All Facts. We making moves, man, and they trying to give me a slot. But all facts, tap on in, tap on in, tap on in. RDL, I see you up in here. Donald Davis up in here. What it do, what it do. Waiting on you, little folks. What it do, what it do. We on? Oh, man. Hey, check this out, y'all. Y'all see me? I told y'all earlier today in a couple of my lives, days, I was going to be on Deeply Rooted. We up in Deeply Rooted, coming up straight up out the CPT, man. It's a new podcast that I'll be representing, as well as my own podcast, my own show. It's all about kicking facts and keeping it 100, uplifting and promoting peace in our community. As I'm always saying, man, we don't own the neighborhood. We just part of the community now. We don't own the neighborhood because we don't own nothing in the neighborhood. We don't care about the neighborhood because we don't know how to appreciate the neighborhood. Listen to me, man. It's about pushing our people to want to do something positive in life. The most important thing in the community is the kids. The most important things in the community is the kids. You got parents, mothers and fathers trying to be a kid's friend instead of a kid's mother and father. They don't know how to do no parenting. So we need classes of parenting in our community. We need financial literacy in our community. We need people that want to be role models in a positive way and mentors in our community. I'm always saying this. Some of these young brothers out here ain't never taught their kids how to do nothing but be gang members without teaching them how to tie their shoe. You understand what I'm saying? We got to do better than that. We got to stop pointing fingers at everybody else, put our own Superman cape on and say, in order for our community to be saved, we got to want to save our community. We got to stop being a part of something that don't pertain to us and be a part of what pertains to us. And what pertains to us is saving our kids' lives and bringing down gang violence. Bringing down gang violence, man. Somebody had tapped to my show earlier, and I deleted them out my show the other day, right? Suddenly got a comment, I couldn't read the mention of it. But that's what I be talking about. You get these podcasters, these and brothers that go on podcasts, go on these culture vultures podcasts, and they allow their character to be dangled in their face. They become puppets for the puppet master. Over here, we're not doing that, man. But over here, we're gonna kick back and we're gonna keep it 100, right? Don't spin no narrative off my show because you don't like the things that I might not say, right? Only thing I speak of, I speak from experience only, man. I'm telling you now. And I just had this big old debate with one of my young homies, right? That I'm not a product of my environment. The way he explained the situation to me in his era, I understood exactly what he was saying. He said, "Bam, I am a product of my environment. This is the only choice I had." But we all settled to the one main thing that made sense. It's all about the choices you make in your life. And this is what we got to start understanding. I was just talking to my cousin. He said, "Man, God spoke to me." I said, "Shit, I know he did. He spoke to me. We all got a purpose. God ain't gonna let me leave this off earth until my purpose is fulfilled. And my purpose is to save a young black youth from going down the same motherfucking path that I went down in my life. So I'm a firm believer in this, man, that I'm not a product of my environment, that my environment is a product of me. Because I was here before it's violent. It's violent now. It wasn't as violent when I was a kid. When I was a kid, man, we played football and baseball in the middle of the streets. Girls played volleyball, hopscotch, jacks, and all that without worried about a drive-by. Now, the kids stay in their house because of the PlayStation. But if you want to know how people should get along, go to any elementary school and you see how every race is a melting pot. And the kids is acting more mature than the adults is acting. But we always want to point the finger at somebody talking about this is the reason why it's like this is the reason. Well, if that's the reason it's like that, Why ain't nobody trying to change that reason that it's like that? Why ain't nobody willing to come to the table and have a dialogue and say, man, I'm tired of being a part of the problem. I want to be a part of the solution. See, that's our problem. We run away from the solution, but we run to the table of problems. I'm tired of being a part of the chaos. I'm trying to have a solution to the chaos. We need resources in our community. We need people in our community that gonna respect us and appreciate us. But them people ain't gonna come in our community until we learn how to respect ourselves and appreciate ourselves. It is so much hatred in the African community, the Black community, that is pathetic. You understand what I'm saying? We got to grow up and understand that once you become a parent, you become from the biggest gang on earth. The biggest gang is parenthood. However, we all fall short on raising our kids. Come on, man. Look at the King Day Parade. I'm telling y'all, you seen grown men fighting kids, kids fighting grown men. But you seen parents with one holding their children hand in one hand and had their phone recording the chaos in the other hand. Now, who put their child at risk? It couldn't have been the gangbangers fighting that put their child at risk. It had to be the parent, because the parent's business trying to be in somebody else's business that don't pertain to them. Then here come another one for you. We always seem to get caught up in somebody else's propaganda, their manipulation, they instigating, they agitating. That's what they do on other podcasts. But Bam ain't gonna never assassinate another black man character. I don't never want to consider another black man my motherfucking enemy. I'm no longer inclusive claiming the black man's body. I'm a black man in a black man body, and I stand on my blackness, and I love being black. I appreciate being black. I said this the other day. People say California belonged to somebody else. No, before it was anybody else, state, land, whatever they want to call it. Guess who was here first? We was. We was. So they took it from us because we was here. Fuck what Chris Columbus say. Because when Chris Columbus here, he seen some black people. We are the first indigenous people. You understand what I'm saying? And people need to start understanding that, man. We so busy worried about what everybody else tell us about us and believing what somebody else tell us about us that we forget that we forgot how to read. We forgot what our grandparents, our great grandparents taught us. So I'm here to let you know, man. Tap into deeply rooted, man. We can start dropping some real facts out here. If it ain't real, it ain't. If it's fake, it's unreal. But we're gonna keep it 100 over here. Like I always say, we keep it a buck, man. We call a ball and strike a strike. People need to really start understanding. In order for our community to get better, we got to be willing participants in saying we want our community better. Because we was willing participants in the crack era, we was willing participants in the drive-bys, we was willing participants in the gang activity, we was willing participants in all that. So why not be a willing participant, say enough is enough, let's take back our community. Let's stop these youngsters from putting it on the hood, putting it on the dead homies, because they using that in vain. You don't respect your dead homie, you ain't even know your dead homie. Half of these dudes putting it on the hood, they never lived in their hood, man. Yet they get on social media, say, oh, I'm day one. Day one of what, confusion? You ain't even day one of that. That was there before you got there. You understand what I'm saying? We got to start making it make sense, baby. And the way it's going to make sense is stop going on these platforms that agitate, manipulate, and instigate. With OG Bamm and Deeply Rooted, man, you finna get facts. You finna get some tools to work with that show you that we can do better. We got to call the politicians is on their bullshit. We got to call the black churches on their bullshit. It's time for people to come in the black community and say enough is enough. I can't do it by myself. Deeply Rooted can't do it by itself. We can't do it by ourselves. We need some aid. And we ain't just talking about financially. We need physical aid. We need you to pay that concrete with us. In order to have peace, we got to come up out from behind them desks, man, and advocate peace. We got to show these kids that we're not afraid to go somewhere. See, when you're afraid, your child afraid. When you put out in the atmosphere that you're intimidated by something, that's what you get back from the atmosphere. No, man, I'm telling you, ain't no black man supposed to be afraid or supposed to be intimidated by another black man. I am my brother and sister's keeper. Ain't no black man or black woman my enemy. I don't have no enemies, man. As I said earlier, I'm no longer inclusive claiming in a black man's body. Today, I'm a black man and I stand on my blackness. Don't call me a racist because I want to uplift my people. Don't call me a racist because I want my community better. You understand what I'm saying? Don't call me a racist because I say, hey, y'all trying to steal my culture and y'all culture vultures. Y'all exploding us. See, you can't steal my culture. And the only way you can exploit me if I allow that to happen. So all you people that allow them to exploit us, get paid off our culture, you the house nigga. I'm the field nigga. Or better yet, you the sellout, and I'm standing on business. Now, I ain't trying to offend nobody, man. I call a ball, strike, strike. So, hey, man, if you take it personal, please don't. Please don't do that, man. But I want y'all to tap into Deeply Rooted. Follow the podcast, man. My cousin is making moves. He gave me a position. We will be making some moves. I will be on here once a week. It's about Deeply Rooted, OG Bamm, facts. We will be making it happen, man, sooner than later. So tap on in, tap on in, tap on in. Throw some questions at me. Throw some questions at me. Mr. Williams is in the house. Again, we're not here to belittle. I'm here to uplift, man. I'm here to uplift and create some form of solution and a roundtable dialogue because we need it, right? I'm not gonna get caught up into the gang thing. On my first day, I do this. Really, really sit down. And I got the time to do it because I'm short on time today. When I really get into it, we're gonna talk about the origin of CC Riders. We're gonna talk about the epiphany of what Crippin was and how people looked at Compton Crips in a different fashion because we was different than the other ones. We're gonna look at the difference of what caused the negative effect. A lot of dysfunction comes from the home. Dysfunction. So I always said this. It's so much dysfunction in a family unit that instead of hurting your brother, you rather leave out the household and hurt somebody outside of your family. That's where the dysfunction come in at. But we've been so hood we can bamboozle like Malcolm X and we've been hood we bamboozle into believing that we supposed to hate ourselves and that look like you is your enemy. Because I look like you don't mean I'm your enemy. Because I look like you mean I'm supposed to love you and respect you. We know how to embrace everybody else aside embracing ourselves. We know how to support everybody else without supporting ourselves. Hey man, I ain't trying to get a seat on no jumper, man. I already got the seat where I always wanted it at, right here, Deeply Rooted, baby. I got the seat now. I got the seat, the best seat, the best seat. I never wanted to be on no jumper. Want me to tell you why? Shit, I ain't no puppet. I ain't got never had a puppet master. You can't think of that carrot in my face and make me belittle my own and instigate problems between me and mine. See, social media is the new threat in the black community. But we trying to show you that social media is supposed to be a school of enlightening and educating. And that's what we got to do. Educating and enlightening our people doing better. Gang banging is a choice, man. I wanted to be a Crip. Crip didn't choose me. I chose Crip. The streets didn't choose me. I chose the streets. Prison didn't choose me. Shit, I wanted to go to prison. That was a badge of honor. Me going to the penitentiary, man. It was a badge of honor me trying to be the next Raymond, the next Salty, the next Mac Wash. That was a badge of honor. But I always tell y'all this. I ain't never forget the advice my big cousin, Big Ali Lolly, and my big homies, Nova Remy, them gave me. It didn't come in one ear and leave out the other. Today, the advice they gave me, I know how to apply that advice in my life. That's why my life is so good. God has gave me a life that I am truly grateful for. I got peace in my life, man. I'm happy. And I'm not going to let nobody dampen my enthusiasm, take my peace, nor take my happiness. I'm in control of all three. On that note, man, hey, check this out, man. Next time y'all tap on in it, we're going to make this thing do what it do. Deeply Rooted. Go subscribe. All you frontliners, go over to Deeply Rooted. You see it behind me. Go subscribe to the channel. This going to be the next thing popping, baby. So if you black and you love being black, go subscribe and hit that like and subscribe. If ain't nobody told you they love you there, OG Bamm love you. Peace.